Right, welcome back to another video from Advancing Car. So this morning, Owen and I have been working on this 2023 T6.1. It's come in for a factory Highline reversing camera. So obviously all gets fitted at the tailgate, runs forward, plumbs into the head unit, and because it's then got all the CAN connections and things, it interacts far better with the van, and obviously gives you moving guidelines, different views and things, which we'll go and have a look at. But first off, because it's a tailgate, and because obviously the factory camera is such a fun camera to fit, it has to have a very large square hole cut out of it very carefully. So obviously when we're fitting these, Owen's done this one today, done a really nice neat job of it. We tape up a lot of the van, a lot of these edges, a lot of these areas down here. Number plate obviously comes off to give us more room to work, and we tape everything up as best we can so that we avoid any mishaps or anything like that. And then just very carefully cut it out, cut a really nice clean hole, which is like 40 and a bit mil square. So it's a big hole. And then yes, that all gets fitted in nice and snugly, all sealed up, and then all the loom gets run through the van, through the tailgate, as we would with an aftermarket camera. All the loom is basically very similar in terms of routing it and things. But as you can see, obviously a factory camera is quite a much larger unit to get in than just a small footprint camera that you've probably seen lots of that we do on transporters and things. So let's head to the front and we'll see how it interacts with the head unit and with the rest of the van. Right, so in the car, with it being a manual, it means I can just easily put it into reverse and turn on the parking system. So because obviously this has front and rear sensors, it means we've got a parking button over here, and then the camera just interacts fully with that system. So we've got our parking sensors over on the left hand side here. Obviously if we were closer to anything in front, the front ones would be going and you'd still be able to see them, and likewise with the rear, if we had something near the back, you'd still be able to see your sensors. But if you wanted to, you can then move that out of the way and get a much fuller view of the reversing camera. So the difference with the Highline and Lowline camera is that this one has moving guidelines. So if the engine were running and I were to turn the steering wheel, we'll get a little shot of that, you'd have the parking lines moving and turning to show your trajectory, and then also the cool thing is you get the different views down the side here, and this really shows the difference between the Highline and the Lowline, and this is where it's really useful. So at the moment we're currently on just a normal parking view basically, which is this top right one. If we go to the next one, it then gives us like a parallel parking setup. I've not actually played with this one yet, but I imagine you kind of line up your obstacles you're parking between in these boxes here or this side, and then as you move the wheel, this box moves into where you're going to be, and yes, you go from there. I don't know how useful that would be, but then you have got this one. So this is the trailer view, and you can see the image has changed quite drastically, in that now the back end of the van, the bumper, is actually at the top of the screen. So if we go back to the normal parking, you can see our sign, our lit up sign on the floor, is now upside down because the bumper is at the bottom of the screen. So if we were reversing up something, but we put it back on trailer mode, and now it's effectively looking straight down out of the camera down onto the floor, which is really useful obviously for having a tow bar, reversing up something, but also if you were backing up to something and you needed to be really tight to it, you'd be able to use this view, and that's a really useful one. The other really useful one is the last view, which is a wide angle view. So again, looking straight out of the van, and this one works well for if you've got a driveway that's got walls or hedges, or if you're in a supermarket parked between vehicles and you wanted to back out, what it's doing is giving you a full 180 degree view out of the back, so you can see fully sideways. And the difference between the wide angle and the normal parking angle is brilliant. It's a really good view. Now obviously because it's on the wide angle, it's having to distort that image with like a fisheye kind of effect. It can't have the parking lines, but this is more, like I said, for getting out of those tight spaces, being able to see if there's anything coming. And then the last little icon we've got down here is the same as the low line camera, and that's just all your brightness and contrast and things like that. But this was basically just a video to show you the difference between the Highline and the low line that you'll have seen us do lots of, because a lot of people tend to go for the low line. But having those moving guidelines seems to be very popular, but really it's the different views that make this useful. So obviously works as it always would do with oh, there you go, that's the front sensors that have just come into play because I popped it into well, I say drive. I'm so used to doing autos because everyone has autos nowadays. But yes, it'll stay on between reverse and first whilst you're manoeuvring around. It'll all stay on and active until you pull away, like normal with your parking sensors, and it will just turn off after you've got to 7 miles an hour. So yes, nice little upgrade for this van. This van is obviously doesn't have, it's a fully closed up van with no windows or anything like that. So this makes a real nice add-on to this van, make it a lot easier to manoeuvre and park it in places. So that's about it really. If you've got a van like this, T6.1 or a T6, and you're interested in having a camera fitted, get in touch. All the details are in the description below. Check out the rest of the socials and all the other things we can do for 6.1s and 6s and 5.1s. Transporters is very, very popular. We can do a whole range of things for them. World's your oyster, effectively. And yeah, keep watching, keep checking out the socials, and thanks again, and we'll see you again soon.